There are many ways to travel to Japan. Planning out your trip is key if you want to make sure you get the most out of your trip and that you avoid any mishaps. Though it's true that it's beautiful anywhere you look in Japan, it is still advisable that you know where you want to go so you can check if there are a lot of visitors to that particular attraction. So where exactly in Japan do you want to go? And what activities do you want to do? Travel Japan, where to go and how to spend your time. Hello and welcome to Luxury Premier, the ultimate destination for dreamers pursuing insight. And if you're here with us, it's not a coincidence that you are watching this video. Here in Luxury Premier, we only want what is best for you. May our videos inspire you and hope that all of your dreams may come true. It is estimated that Japan receives over 31 million tourists a year. With such a large influx of visitors, Japan has a lot to offer, but it can be difficult to plan your time in the country. If you're planning a trip to Japan, you might want to consider some of these ways to spend your time. Japan is a country that is well known for its culture, cuisine, and appreciation of the arts. It is also one of the most expensive countries in the world to visit. Traveling to Japan can be pricey, but if you are able to make it work, you will experience a unique culture that is worth the cost. But how can you budget your time in Japan to avoid having to spend more than you should? If you're going to be in Japan for a short or long period of time, there are many things that you can do to make the most of your time. The most important thing is to make sure that you are doing something that you enjoy. This will help you enjoy your time in Japan much more and you will be more likely to want to come back. There are a lot of things you can do to make the most of your time in Japan. You can visit the different temples and shrines, different museums, parks, restaurants, and shops, or experience different festivals. Tokyo Tower. The Tokyo Tower is a 1,092-foot tower in the center of Tokyo and is a must-see attraction when you visit Japan. The tower is located in Minato, Tokyo, and is one of the most iconic landmarks in Japan. The Tokyo Tower is a popular place for tourists and locals to visit. It is a great place to take a break and view the city from a different perspective. The Tokyo Tower is also a broadcast antenna. The tower includes two primary observation decks, the main deck, which is 150 meters up, and the top deck, which is 250 meters up. The main deck of the tower, at 150 meters, is accessible by elevator. The second set of elevators connects the main deck to the top deck, which is 250 meters high and offers a bird's eye view of Tokyo from high above the surrounding buildings. Visitors can view the Tokyo Skytree and Mount Fuji in the distance when visibility is excellent. Tokyo Tower is particularly lovely at night. The contrasting sights you can see during the day and night are both beautiful, so you won't be disappointed if you just have time to visit once. The back streets of Kyoto. Since Kyoto is really popular among tourists, expect huge crowds in every tourist attraction you will visit. It's especially busy during the cherry blossom season around late March to early April, the first week of May and November. Surely you'll want to visit temples. Avoid the crowded, more popular ones and go to the quiet spots where there will be fewer tourists. You can go to Entokoin Temple with meditation halls which look out at one of Kyoto's finest gardens, or Honin-in Temple or Kyoto Gyuen in central Kyoto. The latter you can enter without any entrance fee or application, and you can miss out on Japanese arts too. Luckily, Kyoto is just the place for you. Check out Kyoto National Museum, Kyoto Municipal Museum of Art, and National Museum of Modern Art. And for fans of Japanese manga, go ahead and check out Kyoto International Manga Museum. If you want a traditional form of stage drama, you should visit Kyoto's main kabuki venue, Minamiza Kabuki Theater. One of the best parts of traveling is the experience of exploring new places. Of course, you want to make sure that you are careful and respectful of the culture you are visiting. It is also important to be careful with your belongings and personal safety. However, one of the best parts of exploring a new place is getting lost. If you're looking for a place to explore Kyoto, it is essential to get lost. Chimago. Chimago is regarded as one of Japan's best preserved post towns. The town and its inhabitants go to tremendous efforts to recreate the Edo period's atmosphere. There are several wooden craft businesses, noodle eateries, Japanese candy shops, and old inns or hatago. Walking down the main street, visitors may view the many types of housing available to Edo period travelers, ranging from basic wooden flooring to tatami mats. The umaya or stables have been refurbished and restored as well. Kotokuji, Chimago's principal temple, is thought to have been built around 1500. During the day, cars are barred on the main street, and phone lines and electricity cables are hidden, giving tourists the impression that they have stepped back in time. On November 23, a parade of locals in traditional garb recreates an Edo period procession, complete with samurai warriors, monks, and palanquin carriers in Chimago. The Wachino Shrine celebration takes place in Chimago on July 23 and 24, when villagers march a portable shrine through the town. A fire festival and kiso dancing performances are conducted on the 4th Saturday of August at the ruins of Chimago Castle. Kanazawa, a spectacular centuries-old castle, as well as lovely and well-preserved samurai and geisha districts, can be found in the city's heart. Traditional cottages, cozy tea shops, and a handful of atmospheric temples and shrines line their tiny streets. Kanazawa also has some fantastic museums and the bustling Omicho Market, which is famous for its fresh seafood. The beautifully planted Kenrokoen, regarded as one of Japan's most beautiful gardens, is its most famous feature. It's a beautiful place to visit at any time of year, with a wide variety of trees and plants, as well as scenic ponds, bridges, and stone lanterns. Have some fun in Osaka. Osaka is one of the most popular destinations in Japan, so it is no wonder that there are so many things to see and do in the city. Osaka offers a wide variety of attractions, from shrines, temples, and gardens to amusement parks, and even shopping centers. Osaka is also a great place for food lovers. Osaka is home to some of the best sushi and ramen in the country. In fact, Osaka is also famous for its okonomiyaki, a type of savory pancake. There are also a number of nightlife spots that offer a variety of musical performances. One of the best places to visit in Osaka is the Osaka Aquarium Kaiyukan. It is one of the largest aquariums in the world and features a variety of animals and a large variety of exhibits. There is a jellyfish exhibit, a penguin exhibit, and a shark tunnel. It also has a large variety of different fish and other sea animals. Whale sharks, the world's largest fish species, are housed in the Central Pacific Tank, which measures 34 meters across and 9 meters deep. Whale sharks can grow to be over 12 meters long, and different floors provide diverse perspectives on their beautiful motions. Other species that live alongside whale sharks include scallop hammerhead sharks, spine-tailed devil rays, and giant trevally. Try Japanese cuisine. Tokyo is a great place to visit if you're looking for delicious Japanese food. The food in Japan is full of flavor and delicacy, making it a great place to visit for foodies and even for those who are not so much into food. The best things to eat in Tokyo vary depending on what you like. For those who love sushi, you can find sushi restaurants all over Japan. But the best sushi restaurants in Tokyo are in the Ginza and in Chokiji. For those who love ramen, Tokyo has a ton of ramen restaurants. The best ramen restaurants in Tokyo are in the Shinjuku area. If you're in Tokyo, you can find restaurants that specializes in tonkatsu, sushi, ramen, and tempura. If you are in Osaka, you should try takoyaki, okonomiyaki, fugu, kushikatsu, and yakiniku. It won't be difficult to find the best food stalls in Osaka. Just follow the long line of people waiting for their turn. These are just a few places you can visit, especially if your time in Japan is limited. We suggest that you have an idea of what you want to do in Japan during your preparation. If you want to see temples, maybe it would just be best to pick just one and go to a different attraction, like museums, amusement parks, or shopping centers afterward. And even though many would tell you to try the hot spring in Japan, we suggest trying out other activities instead of just going to an onsen. Tourist attractions in Japan are usually packed with tourists, and there is a reason for that. So if you want to go to a popular tourist spot, even though there are a lot of people there, then we advise you to just be patient and enjoy your time. But if you want to be able to take good photos in places not jammed with people, go to lesser popular spots. Today, we hope you learned something new that you will remember for the rest of your life. We'd like to thank everyone who has stayed with us this far. Despite the fact that we have never met, please know that we respect and admire you for choosing to be here today. Thank you for taking the time to speak with us, dreamers. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos.